proud Black woman here in Carolina that loves science. I love just the hands-on experience and just learning new things. I love learning new facts. And I also love to laugh and be with friends and be silly. That's who I am. I'm a person that is very optimistic, loves life, very ambitious, and I just enjoy myself with life. So yeah. I am a biology major with a minor in chemistry and history. I'm a double major in political science and African American and African diaspora studies, and I'm also on the pre-med track. Immediately after graduation, I think I'm going to do like health administration work, but I'm taking a gap year in between medical school, so the end goal is medical school. Yeah. At this moment, I know that I'm planning to take 1 or 2 gap years before applying to medical school. What I plan to do during those gap years, not so sure yet. I think with our current climate and just our history in general, as a minority, a lot of people try to take away things, whether it be like your rights, basic human rights, could be anything. But education is something that no one can ever take from you. So once you have that, okay, they may try to roll back time and roll back laws and this, that, and the third, but you're always going to have that knowledge. As long as you use it, you won't lose it. I would say it's very important today as a minority because of the competitors against, your non-minority counterparts, So when I was in first year, I knew I wanted to be a biology major. That was it. I knew that. And so as a biology major, you have to take all these chemistry classes. And so when I took my first chemistry exam and I got back that score and it was not what I wanted to see, I was kind of crushed. I felt like, okay, are you sure you should be a biology major? There are other majors you can take and still go on to medical school. And so when I talked to my mom, she was like, you can't let one exam define who you are or make one exam change your whole course of path. That's crazy. And so I feel like now as a senior and thinking back onto my past 4 years here at Carolina, I feel like I've grown to come to accept my successes while also accepting my failures and saying I wouldn't be who I am without those failures. And so I'm happy that I do fail sometimes because that means I'm growing, I'm learning, and I learn from my mistakes, and it shapes me into the woman I am today. Trying to control a lot of things in my life, but just experiencing different things. Nothing has gone the way that I expected at Carolina, which has been really a blessing in disguise. So I think that I've become more okay rather with things not going the way that I expected them to or wanted them to, because a lot of times in the end they've turned out better than I ever expected. One girl, her name is Lisa. So me and Lisa were just messaging back and forth, and then once we got to campus, we're like, oh, we need to get together. And so she knew some other people when she got here, and so then we just all clicked. And then I also knew 2 of my my best friends here. I knew them before here, but I didn't know them in that context. We just got we grew closer, and then we all just clicked. And so now it's just basically the 4 of us that is my dream team. I love them. We just began talking and studying in the library, and then she brought her friends that she knew from back home, and I brought my friends from back home that I knew, and so we kind of just all met up sometimes, went to the football games and things like that. So, yeah. They are just amazing and fun-loving, caring. We call ourselves the Final Four now, but they are just my squad and my support group. I love them dearly. They're just so supportive no matter what. If you're having a bad day, you can talk to them, cry with them, they will cry with you, and we'll support one another and we'll help each other through those hard times, and through the good times we'll be there for one another. So yeah. My advice to a first year would be to step outside of your comfort zone. I know it sounds cliche, but really step out there and try new things. Don't limit yourself to certain clubs or certain organizations just because you think that they fit the model you or they fit what your job or future career would want to see. So try new things.
The advice that I would give a first year would be first, you may come from like doing a whole lot of things, like you want to be in this club, that club, do this volunteer work, this, that, and the third, and that's something that I have struggled with and still do, but I had to like kind of focus on like I need to just have some core things that I do, or organizations that I do work in, because if you like try to do this and that and then that over there as well, you can kind of spread yourself too thin. So like in order for your work to be, I guess, meaningful and really make a difference, you gotta focus on a few core things rather than trying to be in everything that you see, because not everything you see, you can't be in everything that you see. So that's something that I would have definitely told myself, and I also would want to tell another first year.
I have a few study tips for you. First, procrastination. Please don't do it. It's not good. It's not good. So try, I know it can be hard, but try to study in advance before your exam. It doesn't have to be a week, but maybe, 3 or 4 days in advance before studying for exams, so you don't feel as if you're rushing and cramming. And then when you get to the test, you feel as if you've lost everything you've known.
You know more, remember, you know more than you think you know. So like when you're sitting down to study for a test or to review a PowerPoint, you don't go into it thinking like, oh, like I have no idea what's going on, but also don't go in there thinking like, oh, I have everything, so there's a balance. Just know that you know more than you think you know, but there's always more to learn from it. So those are my study tips.